So as you know, we had the dozer a little while back, and I just continued to shove, and we were having some problems. Anyway, let me talk you through. I've been using the dozer, and it has actually gone down a lot more than what it seems it has. But what I noticed was I wasn't actually getting a lot of materials. It was really weird. So when you jump in the dozer and you doze, right, you get all this material pile up in front of the dozer, and it looks like it's... I say it looks like it's a lot. When I get a lot, it looks like it's a lot. Like the balls are kind of huge, and it's makes you feel that there's quite a lot of material and ore and anything in front of you. But I noticed, even though the amount that piles up looks like it was substantial, when I got to the other end over here, where I was filling in the holes and then using the excavator, it was turning out not to be much at all. Like, this has come down quite a lot. It's not really obvious, but it was a big hump over here where it's like the whole way across. And I've dozed through the whole lot, right? And I've sold it all, and I've not really made that much money by doing so. It kind of feels that, I don't know whether there's some calculation or I don't know what, but when you use the dozer, it feels like the amount of material that you move, like, decreases the amount of material that there is. Had I just used the excavator and dug all this out, I feel I'd have got way, way, way more value than what I got by using the dozer and shoving it. I've also been having a look because I'm like, why do I struggle so much, you know? And I think the problem is I'm too small scale, because I'm trying to keep things manageable for one, but when I look at others are doing like big scale stuff, and it seems to work a lot better for them. So that's what these little blocks are sort of set out for, because what I want to do is basically extend the hole, because other than going down at the minute, down's okay, but it just starts to become a battle because you're forever trying to move everything down, which, you know, makes sense. You're digging a big hole, you're trying to push into it. So what I'm looking to do today is use these as markers and just basically extend outwards, come out the side here, because I know that the coal, if we look at the hole and then whoop, shimmy down here, nice landing. You can see the coal seam quite clearly goes that way quite well. There's nothing this way. So I know that it's going to be surrounded by all my conveyors and stuff, but I'm just going to shove all of that down here into this hole. So I'm going to have to move the excavator. I'm also trying to build a little bit of a back wall here, which is what we've got these blocks going on, just to kind of fully give us a definitive edge to everything. So that's what's going on there. I've got to move the excavator. It's running out of fuel, so I'm going to cheese it and just grab it. That's him moved out of the way. And then we're going to just use the dozer, just literally, like I say, just going to shove so much down the hole. But I have just done a couple of scoops, so it'd be nice to see how much money there is, because I'd like to build some I'd like to buy some new blocks. I'm gonna have a look at the prices, but I would prefer to stick with the wood blocks. It's just personal preference. I might go metal. I think metal could be interesting, but everybody uses concrete. I don't want to use concrete. Yeah, we just sell all this off. Beautiful. Yeah, if you look at the bank loan, look, I mean, we took down a bit because it was on like 9, I think it was before. So I've brought it down a little bit, but I don't know, there's something about the amount of material just didn't feel like it was as much as what it should have been. I just want to throw this in while I sort of can. Just to give me, like I say, just to give me that sort of specific edge. And then we'll have to scrape that down a little bit when we're there. And the rest will be what it is. It's pretty fine. 20 blocks didn't really get me very far, did it? I should have bought hundreds. So basically, that's where our wall is. That's cool. That gives me like an edge of the pit that I can run to, which then means I can square these up. So that gives me something to aim for, to widen it up a little bit at the very least. And then it's just a case of hopping in here, going out the way a little bit, and just shoveling, basically. Just shoving everything down. Hopefully, if we skim off the top as well, we'll be able to see if there's any extra ore here or something. Should I remove that? I should remove that. It's going to remove all this down here. Else, when the dirt falls down, it's not going to pile up in the hole. There we go. Cool. So yeah, now what I've got to do is just throw everything down. and the barrel spins, so some of it is getting into the conveyors anyway, so brilliant. Probably not the smartest idea of basically driving down a hill, but widens everything out a bit, that's for sure. Yeah, it's not too bad down now. If I get an excavator and start digging, chucking it in the hopper so that I can get a little bit cleared around here, we're doing well. But in all of that, we did actually get stuff all through. Not a lot of coal, it's fine. More dirt, but yeah, wasn't too bad. Considering it was just shoving it down a hill. Not too bad at all. Right, I'll take this and then we'll go fill the excavator up. Commence shoveling. How does it look from below? It's not too bad, you know. We've got a little bit of money, so I'm gonna have a look, see at explosives that we can buy and see what it actually does. All of this stuff up here. RDX is meant to be the most. TNT, dynamite, there we go, 400. So, I guess we start at the top. Put this little fella here. Put this little fella here. I mean, that worked. I don't know where half of the material went, but it worked. It cleared the gap. I think I prefer to dig everything, but it was different. So the different explosives have a different explosive blast radius as well. So for anybody wondering, the more expensive, the bigger the blast radius. So this is what I was saying about the dozer, right? I mean, I know it's not a massive amount of earth, but this is substantially amount of earth that has been moved. And I've took a couple of scoops with the excavator, sure, and a lot of it, or some of it has fallen down here, but it doesn't look like there's a lot. So I kind of feel that the dozer isn't a great option in terms of moving stuff around, because we seem to lose more than we gain. And especially while I'm trying to dig all this stuff out, it's not ideal. So what I might do, and I know it's going to be tedious, and it's going to be really annoying and stuff, I'm contemplating going back to a front-end loader. I really am. I mean, the dozer's going to get us some money back, right? The front-end loader I can actually dig and load up. I know it's going to be tedious, and I've got the cheaty tool so that I could smooth the terrain out a little if I needed to make life easier for the front-end loader. And we should get some money back for the dozer. It should be a good sum of money as well. But yeah, I just feel that the dozer's, I don't know, the dirt that you get out of it isn't equal to how much it moves. So I think we will. Look at that. That's ridiculous considering how much everything cost us. What have I actually got? I didn't see. 382. I can still only buy the smallest wheel loader. But that's okay because it's not taken out of the budget. So still get 24 that we can stick in the bank. So yeah, so we've got a wheel loader. We've paid off some of the loan. I've just got to organise better, I guess. We should get a lot of earth moved. And with this as well, I can just go straight into the side here, which is sort of what I want to do. He says, struggling to get into the side. Come on, find the angle. Find the angle. Bump ourselves around a bit, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. But yes, I'm going to crack on with this and try and make some waves into the huge massive amount of muck that we've got up there. And I'll catch you guys next time. You take it easy, and I'll see you again. Bye for now. Bye, guys.